Welcome, everyone, to an exciting broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports. Some great action in store tonight, seeing some of the best and brightest young players on the hardwood. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's Texas taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
Now let's take a look at the Longhorns' opening lineup. They've got Turner. Ellis is out there with Edwards. Then there's Doherty, and it's Ford in at the 4 spot. Now here's Freak. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
And so here's Kansas. The Longhorns getting their last shot to go. Drops in the layup for 2.
I think it's safe to say that the most notable Longhorn of all time is Kevin Durant. Only spent one.
What a move, man. That is my man acrobatic, yo. That's crazy. Oh no, I saw the tattoo though. The one little tattoo.
Year there, but that's all the time he needed to leave his mark on the program.
Riley against Edwards. To the middle. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Some changes for Kansas. Dedmon's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Duncan. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
And you said it. I mean, the Jayhawks have won for a really long time. 3 college titles for them. The first one coming in 1952, the others in 88 and 2008.
And some changes here for Texas. Warwick's checked in, and it's Richmond in for Ellis.
It's, guys, so often big state schools like Kansas care more about football than basketball, but not the case with the Jayhawks. I mean, the basketball program has been a source of pride for a long time, and when you have success like they've had, it's really easy to be proud.
Now, here's Blair. 5 on the clock. It's Rush outside. That's good. Rush has got his first 3 points of the game.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court.
So on the floor for Texas, we've got Richmond, and it's Blair in at the point guard position. Riley can't hit.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Right at the free throw line. No good. And Kansas the other way now. The three. It's rebounded by Warwick. Texas trails by 4. The Texas Longhorns been building their basketball program over the years. They have been on the verge of greatness for a long time.
I think Texas in general is very decorated in its athletics program. I mean, still looking for their first college basketball championship on the
Patience. Taking early threes.
And so it's a
long rebounds, which are the transition points. Make the defense move. Let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. You're forcing the issue too much.
Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, Riley, he's in at point guard. Also Duncan out there. And it's Terry in at the power forward position. And Doherty kicks to Edwards. They set the pick. Rebounded by the Jayhawks.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Riley, the layup missed.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Doherty, no luck.
You know, sometimes you can see how a player can lead on the floor from the sidelines, and you see that with Freak. I mean, he's got the skills and athleticism as a point guard, in addition to the leadership, too.
And guys, people often underestimate just how important leadership is. You know, there's no stat for that, but guys like Chris Paul and Steph Curry have incredible skill, but their leadership on the floor is equally as important. Freak is a floor general in their moment.
Broke his ankles. In and out.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender.
Ellis against Duncan. Edwards. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Jayhawks leading by 7. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce, Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind. I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And Riley gets it to...
Whoa, 2K. Oh, that's good. But I did what Stephen Curry be doing. Call for a screen. Go behind the screen. Stay there. Pull it.
Go.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Riley against Edwards. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Freak. Plays it in off the breakaway. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for the Jayhawks. So on the floor for Texas, they've got Edwards, also Ellis out there, Doherty out there with Turner, and it's Ford in a power forward.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Here's Riley. Here's Oubre. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jayhawks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been...
Some changes for Kansas. Terry's checked in, and it's Duncan in for Daniels. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, I agree. Got to use some clock here.
Here is Riley. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And that's the dagger right there, really the nail in the coffin.
I'd agree. I mean, they've done a great job of sealing this one, closing it out. And they never backed off, even with the big lead. I love to see teams do that.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Duncan kicks to Freak. Good on the shot. And Kansas leads.
I know they're not falling, but you can tell that if I had the badge, they would fall. It's a cheese, man. In and out, double crossover, by the way.
By 11.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
To the left side wing. Oubre with the steal. Now here's Freak. Elbow shot is on the way. It's in.
An open jump shot.
That cheese, that in and out cheese, man. Hesitate, man. Got him.
There, and their D not putting up any resistance today.